for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
On the ground, this is Amari and Hampton. Room here to run. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards the pickup there and also a first down. He told us he wanted to have a big game running the football. He predicted well north of 100 yards. That's a heck of a start.
And we thought he was just blustering, right? We thought he was just kind of talking and trying to maybe talk himself into it. He knew something, and now that confidence is going sky high.
And they're already in plus territory. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Saints at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Mustang 19.
Here's Milton. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 strike.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Milton now to throw. Finding Knox there, complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 7-yard line.
Up the middle is Hampton. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
3rd down.
Milton. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Hampton will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbroo. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop.
Oh, my God. Going the leg save game, bro.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
To throw, it's Rodgers. That one finds Pierce right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. 33 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Now Rodgers. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here comes third and about a foot. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now we're first and 10 at the 11. Now Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's second and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Cam Gotw with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Boswell good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
7 Pirates, 60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing is Milton. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And down he goes.
What happened to my guys running the route? What the okay.
They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Under pressure, they got him again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
I don't know how to punt.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And here's Jake Bailey now. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20. Not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Yetur Gross-Matos getting in there to make the play. Now third down and very long.
20, 319. Get 300. Back north. 150.
Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
Hey, 626.
Here's Rodgers. That's complete to Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20. First down, San Francisco.
Rodgers to throw once more. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
18 on the play. And a first down.
To throw is Rodgers. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Cam Gotw as the first half is winding down. And the Niners have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 2nd and 9.
65, 6.
To throw, it's Milton. And that's incomplete.
Dude, I pressed the wrong
With
button.
10 seconds left.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Check. 19 tight. 60 Bobcat.
Now Milton. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. And he is finally going to be taken down. Boy, that could have been a really late swing here, but the attempt to return the field goal snuffed out. And that'll do it for this first half. Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Now it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward to get the first down.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7.
Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And this is going to be intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. On play action, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Hands it off out of the gun. And a hard-working run here as as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 47 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have to settle for a field goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Cam Gotw with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the 49ers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
19. 18.
To throw is Milton. Eluding the pressure right. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First down.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Back to throw. Milton. That's complete to his running back, Hampton. Down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Omarion Hampton. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play. And the 49er hands team does its job. Corum now on 1st and 10. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
First down, San Francisco.
Get 300. Get 300.
Rodgers now to throw. And he's got Pierce. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Delivers another one to Pierce. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Alec Pierce, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners are on their way to a 2-0 start. Rodgers will throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Saints 15. Chris Boswell set
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now a 2nd and 10.
Dragon 6. Get up. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 Lions. Go.
Here's Milton now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. That'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Milton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Oh, yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
60 Eagles, 79 Broncos, 60 Bobcats, 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Milton. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face the challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Gabriel Davis, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Yeah.
And he stopped immediately.
Game's over.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Flushed out right. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton.
Fuck.
Oh, he was hit.
That's it, both of them.
And that one winds up incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this is intercepted. Yet they return it for the touchdown.
They continue to fight, don't they?
So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
I love how you use the word fortuitous there because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
So with 40 seconds left, we'll see the onside.
EA, I will give you my wallet if you let me get this onside, I swear. EA, damn it. Fuck you, EA.
Just about do it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Back to throw, Rodgers. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He's having a nice game through the
You already know I got your number, bro. I beat your ass every time we play. Even though I'm losing right now. I can't really talk. Yeah,
When you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noticed,
literally played against me. Like the Bills played against me and without being in the league. No, I'll send proof.
Scatterboot is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles. But in the second
bro.
half, that offense
GG's.
kicked things
Fuck.
into another gear, and they were able to.
I need a defense, bro. I don't know how to play D at all. Play defense. I just be putting random adjustments out there. If it works, it works. It obviously didn't today. Jesus fuck, bro. Yeah, Joe Milton out here putting up fucking wild numbers for defense to sell. And theoretically, if the Seahawks lost to the Niners by 28 and I lost to the Niners by 6, I'm gonna beat them by like 24. Yeah. Do I even have people in my division? Thanks. I'm just gonna lose to the fucking CPU. Yeah. Hey, Texans, beat the fucking Bucks for me, please. I just realized I'm still on stream, even though the game's